So early recovery is a difficult time for anybody. It's a roller coaster of emotions. There's always unanswered questions. There's anxieties. There's fears. All sorts of feelings and emotions bubble up that wouldn't have normally bubbled up in active addiction. So in early recovery, we're taking away the substances and we're left with a lot of emotions that were once quelled by drugs and alcohol. Now there's nowhere for them to go. So there'll be issues with sleep, with energy, with mood, and all these things with inpatient treatment we can deal with. We have resources. But if you're dealing with that at home right now, know that it's okay and it's to be expected. This is normal. So for me in early recovery, when I finally got some traction and I was able to actually start to change my life, the main thing that I became was teachable. Before I was always pushing back on something. To be teachable and open was something new to me, and to share this stuff with another human being, to share my emotions, to share, my mood with somebody else and actually name it and talk about why I'm feeling that way and actually like face to face with somebody, kind of just open myself up to them. That was really new, and it was very difficult at first, also very helpful. But the hard things in early recovery ended up being what was the most beneficial to me. Sharing this stuff with another human being didn't feel right. It felt odd to me. It's not something that I had done in active addiction for sure, and in any part of my life, even in early childhood. So it was a big step for me to open up and talk about what was really going on inside. But that was where I started to make steps, take steps forward. Otherwise, I was just stagnant. So when I was able to actually open up and share with another human being, I got something from it, and I was able to learn something from the person that I was talking to. So by admitting, I'm feeling my energy is low today. I feel like, I'm having a bad day. I feel sad today. That was something I wouldn't say to somebody because I didn't want to sound like I was a victim or that I didn't want somebody to feel sorry for me. But by being honest about these things, I was able to work through them, and I was able to get a lot more comfortable with that stuff too. So to say, I had a terrible night's sleep. I feel really low. I feel weak today. I feel helpless, and I feel like, the only thing that might help me today is picking up a drink or a drug. Admitting that to somebody was a huge thing, because before I would have just listened to my intuition and done the action.